Hi there, Dr. Stacey here. And today in this podcast, I want to share with you in regards to food addictions. And they're easier to quit than you think. In this episode, addictions are in regards to food. There's actually a mechanism in your brain that results in you feeling like you're addicted to food, like you have cravings. Are cravings something that hinder your wellness journey, that hinder your weight loss because you're always craving? You know, diets don't work. That's the name of this podcast. And diets don't work because they're restrictive, because they're militant, because you have to give up all your favorites. And, you know, the reward cascade is already hardwired in your brain. And when you give up your favorites for a day, for a week, at the end of that week, when you step on that scale, maybe you see some advancement in your journey. Well, it's time to celebrate and you deserve a reward because you work so hard and diligently. Worse yet, if you step on that scale at the end of the week and the number didn't go down, maybe the number even went up. And you think, what's the point? Why should I even bother? Why am I even doing this? And you go ahead and splurge and treat yourself because you sacrificed so much and got nowhere. That's one of the reasons why diets don't work. And I'm the author of the book, Heal Your Health, Nourishing Your Mind, Body, and Spirit Naturally. And my mission is to eliminate the diabetic epidemic globally. And I'm here to share with you some amazing, easy tips. So let's talk about cravings and how in just 5 days you can kick your cravings for good. Yes, cravings are much easier to kick than, say, habits like smoking. Much easier when you understand the mechanism. And that's what I love to teach. I love to share with you what happens inside your body so that you have an understanding of that. And then I share with you how you can change and shift tips and strategies that you can implement immediately to make the change. So here we go. In the brain, there are many, many processes that happen there. And your brain and spinal cord really is the computer. It's the mastermind of your entire body. It coordinates all the systems, organs, all of the functions, how everything interacts with each other. And cravings are also included in this too. They're not to be excluded. So in the brain, it's what's called the opiate cascade. And yeah, we know that opiates aren't good for us. And in that particular chemical cascade in your brain, did you know that wheat, when it's broken down and digested and absorbed into your bloodstream and transmitted and transported throughout your entire body, it goes to your brain as well. And that wheat molecule, its simplest building block, it too has a very similar structure to that of opiates. And what happens is it enters the opiate cascade, which is the addiction center. So as this happens, it triggers a mechanism in your body. And there's where the cravings come from. Because in the opiate cascade, the molecule has to enter the cascade. And because wheat is absorbed very quickly, it doesn't take much to digest at all because it's already pre-digested. It's already processed. It's been pulverized into its simplest form. And it doesn't take much at all for your digestive system to break it down. So when it's absorbed into the body, it also doesn't last very long, because it's metabolized very quickly. And so when that cascade in the brain, when it runs out of those molecules to run that cascade and not satisfied anymore, it's like, oh my goodness, where did that go? That's that, you know, that home comfort feeling, those home comfort foods, right? All the wheat, all the wheat, all the wheat. The breads, the muffins, the candies, the cakes, the pies, the biscuits, all of it. All of it's based on wheat, and all of it comes through that opiate cascade. And when there's no longer any wheat left because it's metabolized so quickly, now the brain is frantically searching for more, and that's when you're craving. You know, when you're craving, you know that you're not truly hungry. Because if you were hungry, you would eat the carrot sticks in the fridge. You're not hungry, you're just craving. You're rummaging through the cupboards, finding all of those things that you know don't support your wellness journey. Now, in my 5 pounds in 5 days challenge and in my recipe book and everything that I share, Everything is wheat-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, gluten-free, easy and delicious. My kids can make all the recipes and they enjoy eating them too, because if it doesn't meet that criteria, it doesn't get into the cookbook. So, with just going 5 days of wheat-free, you can already eliminate your cravings for good. You will no longer be prowling around the evenings, searching and rummaging through the cupboards, through the junk drawer, you know we all have one, and looking for those naughty pleasures, that food that you're quote-unquote addicted to. So if you are ready to kick your cravings for good and step into living your life with joy, health, abundance, and less aches and pains, and decreasing your sugar levels, because you know what? Wheat also spikes your sugar levels higher and faster than white table sugar. Yeah, that's another myth we'll bust on another podcast. But today I wanted to cover addictions and cravings. So in just 5 days of being wheat-free, you too can kick your cravings for good. It's that easy. If you want some accountability, you want some help, want some assistance, then be sure to jump into our 5-day challenge. The link is, you'll see it there. Now, kicking your cravings is much easier than you think. It's just having the right tools, swapping out the right fuels, and still enjoying all of your favorites. That's the key. So the reason why food manufacturers put wheat everywhere is because of this cascade in the brain, because of the addiction center. You will find wheat in places it doesn't even belong, like tomato soup, like taco seasoning mix, all kinds of packaged, processed, and manufactured goods, because the food manufacturers know this secret and they want to get you hooked. Reading labels is essential, but truly, if you can't pronounce it and you don't understand it and you don't know what it is, it shouldn't be in your body anyways. So you don't need to read labels anymore. Consuming whole foods, natural foods, is the way to go to fuel your body better for better body function. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Diets Don't Work. That's the podcast. Be sure to like it, subscribe, turn on the notifications, share it with your friends, and I will see you next time. Jump into our 5-day challenge. Here's an invite. Bye for now. Hi friends, Dr. Stacey here. Now I want to provide you with the opportunity to join me in my 5 pounds in 5 days challenge. The next one is right around the corner. Click the link, jump in, and that's where I will share with you how you can get your health on track. Sharing and understanding how the body functions on the inside, that's my vision, and my mission is to eliminate the diabetic epidemic globally. So getting your health on track is vital to you creating a life that you love. So join us in the 5 pounds in 5 days challenge. The link is right there. You'll see it. It's either above or below. And you will then have the opportunity to step into creating a healthier, more natural lifestyle as you begin to heal your health naturally. I'm Dr. Stacey, and I'll see you on the inside.